Hi, good morning, class. My name is Alicia Chan. I am your trainee for today. I'm from Road to Grow Management Center in Berhad. So today I would like to introduce my subjects to everyone. Is the understanding retention strategy.
Morning.
Let us take our attendance for today. So Ken, Lo, are
Yeah,
you here?
yeah,
Okay. Emma, are you here?
Yep.
Okay, good. Everyone is here. Let me explain the classroom. Okay, please silence your phone. So be on time. Good, everyone is on time today. Prepare your own stationery. Be eager and ready to learn. Keep your classroom clean. Okay, so everyone before we going forwards, everyone, you have your breakfast already?
yeah.
Okay, how about Amos? Are you have your breakfast?
No, I know yet.
Oh, you're not yet. Oh,
Yeah.
so you should next time you should take something before you come to the class. Don't be empty stomach. So, hi Ken, may I know what did you have for your breakfast?
I just have my Milo. Biscuit to drink.
Oh, so everyone is so hardworking, So next time must have the full breakfast, then come to the class. Can make you
Alright.
can make you more energetic. Okay, so today is the 29th of November. Time is 9 a.m. Our class will be from 9 a.m. to 9:30. So
Okay.
let us start the class today. So can I ask a question? What make employee choose to stay in a company? Kenapa bekerja nak stay dekat company kamu? So Ken, do you know why? Can you share some opinion?
Employee want to get salary.
Only get salary. Okay. So Amos, how about you?
No, no idea.
No idea.
Yep.
Why employees choose to stay in a company? No idea.
Yep.
Okay. So actually, there are few reasons why the employee that choose to stay in a company. One is like can say, salary. They want to earn the living of life. They want to earn the money to buy food, to buy the shelter, to pay installments. That's why they want to stay in your company. And some of the employee that stay in the company, maybe they like the environment, like Google, they prefer have a nice environment, comfortable environment, and a energetic environment. So the employee choose to feel proud and to feel they like to go to the office and the company. So okay, next let us see. Today I would like to share the retention strategy guide. So nowadays we can see a lot of the employee that complaining the company cannot the turnover of the staff is very high, and most of the staff they are very choosy, and even those they are advertise their advertisement to looking for the right candidate to their company, but still can not get the right candidate, or maybe the write-ins application is not suitable, so maybe some of the posts is hard to get the employee for the application. So Ken, what do you think for the hard retention, why the employer now that they're very difficult to advertise in the to get the right candidate, or less people to apply the job?
Less people learn job. Now many e-commerce, everyone don't want to work in the company, work themselves.
Okay,
Doing
okay,
self-employed.
very good. This is one of the reason. How about Amos? What do you think? Why now most of the boss that are hard to get the worker to apply the job? Maybe in your place,
In my place is in my place in the JB. All people going to Singapore,
for the high salary, right?
right?
Yeah, good. Okay. Okay, now that's why today as a bosses, Ken also is a bosses, and so Amos is the boss. So actually today the learning aim, or maybe as a HR also can learn, the learning aim for today is identify the reason why the employee leave, and create a valuable and attractive work offer, improve employee performance and engagement, monitor retention, and involve leader. Okay, let's us share a little bit, identify reason why employee leave. So as I mentioned just now, or maybe like you mentioned just now, the employee they leave the company, most of the reason also because of the now is the YEE zaman. So most of the people they like flexible working hour, or maybe they can work at home. So for those women worker that prefer they can work from home, have a flexible working hour so that they can take care of the family while doing their job or while building up their career. Another thing is now because of the e-commerce, e-technology, AI, so it's easier from there to work in everywhere. They may not like to stay in the office. They may not like to under many level of the reporting. There don't some of the youngster or some of the people that more prefer have more freedom in their working environment, so they don't like always have people to monitor them. That's the reason that why they prefers to get some job, let's say like flexible working hour, 1 week can work how many days at home, no? So because of all these reasons, so now the access of the come in and come out from the employee is very easier. It's not like during our parents' time, or maybe during the 90, 80 something. So at the time, the opportunity of job is very less. At that time, also don't have job shape, don't have the linking, all these works applications platform, let the people can easier to find their job. So that's why that's the most of some of the reason for the employee they are leaving. So another thing is maybe they are more now the people that prefer they can get the recognition, they can have a high value salary. The expectation is high because now is the industry revolutions 4.0, and then now is the environment talking about technology, computer, IT access, maybe also have many apps can help them to work. So that's why they are more preferable have the high value or more attractive work offer. So especially like some of the staff welfare that can easier to do the comparison. Why? Because in the job shape, they can easily to find the same post like sales. Sales, I can heard many of my friends or clients of students that mention sales post, or those is not a very professional positions or job, but for them it's very hard to get the right candidate. Why? What do you think? What do you think? What's your opinion, Ken? Why the sales positions is hard to get nowadays?
I think they always look for higher salary.
Higher
So
commission,
they
right?
hope around, yes. I hope
Yeah.
around, yes. They choose.
Yeah, and then I think the sales post also is a job, easier marketing, easier to find everywhere, and then the basic salary also almost the same, and now the opportunity is everywhere. Am I right to say that?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so that's why the company have to think more strategy to how to create a valuable and attractive work offer. So another thing is we need to improve the employee performance and engagement. So we move forwards to see what is the improvements and employee performance and engagement we can improve in our company. So another thing is we need to monitor the retention and involvement leader. Why we need to monitor the retentions? For maybe last time in our employment life, we don't need to monitor the retention because we just advertise in the newspaper. Last time is usually they advertise in the newspaper. Then people will send in their resume. At the time, maybe one post you advertise, and then you can get 10 or 20 resume for one post, because at that time the vacancy opportunity is limited. And why the retention we need to involve the leader? What is the leader? Means the managers, the team leader, the supervisor in the company. Let's see for those what we need more. Okay, to identify the reason why the employee leave is mostly today I select the 4 major reason. One is the demotivated the worker. Another thing is the unclear career path. Third is the lack of the skilled manpower to competitor. And then fourth is the high turnover. So from the company, sometimes why one of the reason is demotivated the worker. Some of the worker that need to the company to motivate them, to recognize them by sending them, giving them the high salary as just now like of your mentions, why they are leaving the place because they want to go to Singapore or others company for the high salary, and then for the high commissions, better working environment also can motivate them. This is one of the motivations skill. Another thing is how to the staff, always demotivation, also maybe because of the working environment is not healthy. Example, like a lot of gossiping, facility is not enough, safety issue, okay? Another is the unclear career path. Unclear career path is like they don't know what can they are going further in your company. Maybe the HR never review their career roadmap. Maybe they feel like a lot that is the maximum. As a supervisor, that is the maximum for them, can promote in the company because maybe this is the family business, maybe this is a lot of the senior sitting in the manager post already 10 years or this thing without a clear career roadmap, so the staff cannot see their future. So another thing is lot of the skill manpower to competitor means you never feel like the company never feel like want to train the staff, never provide training. So for those who have the skill, they're always stagnant in the post, and for those cannot learn the skill, they're always like a lower position. So that's also one of the reason why they feel like they want to go to others company to learn better skill for their future. Another thing is the higher turnover environment in the company also can affect others worker, how they are look into this company, or maybe in the job street, maybe in the Facebook or some of the platform, they can always see your company name, while always hire a same post. It's not because of the expansion of the company, it's because of the your employee is leaving. So from there, then we feel like this company is no good. This company is not reliable. That's the reason that why to leave the company. Okay, so today we learn is identify the reason why employee leave the company. Okay, understand why employee leave staff by identify the root cause of the turnover. Okay, you must know what is the root cause to make the worker leaving. Okay, to make the worker leave. So we HR must have the tools like exit interview. Exit interview means you have to create a Q&A, or maybe you have a one-to-one interview to understand why they want to leave the company. Don't just relying of their superior or their manager, their HOD. Sometimes maybe their reason is because of their superior, because of their HOD. That's the reason they want to leave. So HR side must have the exit interview to understand the problem, why they want to leave the company, okay? And collect the data to identify the problem in detail. Another thing is employee satisfaction survey. Okay, maybe once a year or half a year, the HR can do some, the action is give the employee satisfaction survey to all the staff. Let them can voice up their feeling. Let them can give their suggestions. So from there, we can understand what is their need, what is the problem, and what is the company should as employment should improve. So another thing also, as I say, we have to stay interview, talk to the current employee about what to keep them and what might be make them to leave the company. We identify the problem and counseling them, give them the brainstorming class, all this action. So up to here, Amos and Ken, do you have any problem? Do you have any question?
No.
Ken, do you have any question?
Okay.
Okay, understand, huh? Okay, we go further. So, okay, first, why people leave is, as I say, no recognition, stagnant salary, no growth, no belonging feeling, toxic environment. All this I have mentioned before. Another thing is create a value and attractive work offer. How are we going to create a value and attractive work offer? First is the design a strong employee value positioning. We call it EVP. Okay, first actions for the retention plan. Sorry. Okay, is the career development opportunity. Our EVP is the reason for the people to join and stay, including career and development opportunity, as I mentioned just now, meaningful work-life balance, competitor salary and benefit, respectful culture and leadership. All right. So career development opportunity, as I say, the HR need to build out the roadmap for them. Let them identify what is the roadmap they can have it in the company for their future. And then what is the meaning of their work? So the company should have the vision, mission, core value. Let the staff, let the employee understand what is the work value for this company. What is their work is meaningful to them. It's not only to earn the cost of living. Another thing is we should give them the work-life balance environment. Example, like one of the company, every month they have organized the exercise, badminton, exercise, futsal exercise after the work, or maybe during the Saturday, Sunday, they organize some yoga class, some hiking activity for the worker to let them have the work-life balance. It's not only like work. So and some of the company they emphasize that don't encourage overtime. That one is not because of the cost issue, also because they don't like the worker to overwork. They're also taking care of their health. Like, okay, in the competitive salary and benefit, so of course the salary we have to follow the market rate. Example, like maybe a company that offer basic salary for the sales asset is about 4,000. So if you want to put the basic 2,000, so you may not retain your staff, or maybe you cannot attract the people to apply this job. And the benefit, what kind of benefit? The benefit not only like money, bonus, annual leave, all this benefit. You must think what is the extra benefit you can offer to the staff. Example, like give them the annual trip if they can achieve some target, or maybe the loyalty. You can offer them to have a overseas trip, have a local trip with their family, or maybe sometime they can get the voucher or something like that to have a dinner, relaxing spa, all this extra benefit. Or maybe you can take care of the health. You set up the annual medical checkup, free annual medical checkup, annual dentist checkup, all these things, extra benefit and good benefit for the staff. And another thing is very important is the respectful culture and the leadership. So the bosses or the management or the HOD should have a healthy culture. As a leader must be by example. Another thing is the respectful. So you must respect your staff, you must respect yourself and respect your staff. So to create a more respectful culture, don't simply scold people, don't simply give warning letter, highlight reasonable why you want to talk to them nicely and give them the counseling section, all these things. Okay, another thing is improve employee performance and engagement. So set KPI and provide the growth opportunity. Define the performance KPI with regularly feedback. So we encourage to have a KPI for the staff. The reason why to have the KPI for the staff is let staff have the direction, and KPI can perform the fair working result. Because with the KPI setting, so staff they know what is the management expectation. This is to avoid imbalances the communications, and also can improve the integrated between staff and the management. So even though by the KPI, monthly KPI, yearly KPI, or quarterly KPI, the staff they have very clear we call the reports for their yearly report for their performance. It's not just based on the appraiser, because for the traditional appraiser, always is marked by the boss, or always give the mark by their manager. Sometimes they will feel maybe this is biased, or maybe the this is very personal. So to implement the fair performance KPIs system, can also upskill the staff, also can mentorship or workshop, give them, and then the certification we also can work up throughout the KPIs monitoring. So up to here, Ken, do you understand what is KPI?
Yes.
Okay. How about Amos? Do you know what is KPI?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So another thing is foster a positive culture, build trust between leader and employee, recognize and reward, contribute, recognize their commitment to the company, recognize your staff, the result for the company, and have the reward contribution for them. Maybe you can, like during the annual dinner, you can give them award like, oh, who is the best attendant, who is the higher performance staff, okay? And then another thing is celebrate team win and individual milestone. As I say, maybe you can build up a Guinness record in your company. Example, who is the higher output worker for this year? Top sales is who? Who is the star in the operation team for all those, or maybe the best team in the company, or best leader in the company. For all this, celebrating and give them the recognition in front of all the colleagues, or maybe in front of during your annual dinner, you can invite your supplier or customer. So for the worker, they also feel like they are proud. They are proud and being recognized by the company and the management. Okay, encourage open communication. So encourage open communication is always have the appraisers sections, one-to-one talk, and then welcome maybe you can give the suggestions box in the company, or maybe you set the HR link for those have something want to voice out, but to keep it private and confidential, so they might not worry after that they have the sabotage all this. Okay. So improve work environment. How to improve the work environment? Provide a safe, comfortable, and productivity workspace, as I mentioned just now, the very beginning. Ensure the site worker have proper equipment, clear instruction, and leadership support. Okay. Example like how to provide a safe, comfortable environment means a proper table, chair, with a good light system, to make the office like very dark, all this thing. So maybe we can set a pantry for the staff when they're hungry. They can, maybe they need a cup of coffee. Maybe like you like to drink Milo, Amos, you like to drink coffee. Then you all can go to the pantry. Sometimes when you are tired, when you need some rest, then you can go to the pantry to make some drinks. Okay. Another thing is like the equipments, productivity workplace means in the operations productions department, or maybe in the site department, or maybe like the salesperson, and they always need to go out. So give them the proper equipment. So maybe provide a proper company car with a well-maintained. Don't give them the car is very borrowed, is very damages. The brake also never maintained on time. Brake light always on. Or maybe if the staff, their site supervisor, they need go to the construction area, you didn't provide them the PPE. Don't give them the safety helmet or safety boot. Or maybe the worker work in the production area. Do they need give them the safety glove, safety shoes, all these things lah. And must give a well-training leaders to brief them what is the safety, how to guide them how to do a good sales, identify the problem with the client, all these things. And then another example to use digital tools to reduce the manual error and stress is maybe give them a good computer with the efficiency software, Excels, of the FP, the BPF, or maybe Google's update Google Drive. And another thing is very famous now, ChatGPT, Gemini, all this AI, help them to reduce their workforce by using all these digital tools, and maybe a good printer, good photostat machine, efficiency. Don't always spoil the photostat machine, very borrowed photostat machine, all this. Okay, so far, do you have any other suggestions beside all these things I mentioned? Ken, do you
No.
have any idea? No, so
No, so far okay.
all so far okay, okay. Emma, so you also okay,
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Another thing is, okay, monitors the retention and involve leader. So high absentees, disagreements and complaint. That's the early warning sign. When you receive, when you see why the staff always MC, always take emergency leave, why suddenly take unpaid leave, and then the commitments in the work is lesser, and then maybe you also receive their complaint when gatherings, or maybe you can hear some complaining. That is the early warning sign. Another is to have a performance improvement plan. Okay, when you see a staff their performance drop, you may have give them a performance improvement plan. The HR should design the improvement performance plan to them. Okay, so example like why their performance drop, maybe they need to attend more training, the skill training, motivation training, or maybe the communication training, ISO training, all these things. Conduct a regular one-on-one check with the HR or supervisor. So as I say, supervisor always need to do the quarterly appraisal or half-yearly appraisal to identify the staff performance, whether they need to continue perform or whether their performance drop. If performance drop, find out the reason. If the performance keep improving, give them the award and recognition. Okay, engage leader in retentions. Make retention a shared responsibility. What is that mean? Means most of the people that thinks like the retention is the boss problem, is the HR problem. So actually it's not. Maybe as a HOD, the departmental head, as a team leader, they also should share the retentions responsibility by we set up the departmental goal. So united is one of the reason to let every people feel comfortable and more energetic and more motivated. Okay. Another thing is train manager to become a good coach, not just the taskmaster. Most of the manager that just aim for the result, they're just one for the result, but they don't know how to train people. They don't know how to share their knowledge, how to maybe they also don't want to share their knowledge to the worker, their subordinate. Maybe they are afraid that once I share my knowledge to the staff, to my subordinate, then they will take my place. So you should train the manager, train the leader, should not have this kind of thinking. They must know how to train their workers, share their knowledge, make the team more motivated, make their member more knowledgeable. So if their member grow, if their team grow, means the manager also have a space to grow. So not only the staff need to know their career roadmap, even though the manager, the HOD, the management also need to design the roadmap and clarify the career roadmap to the manager, and hold the leader to more accountable for turnover in the team. So let the leader also accountable, be responsible for the turnover in their team. If let's say why the sales department staff turnover is high, so maybe retention also one of the KPI for the sales manager. Okay. So track the retention KPI. Monthly turnover rate is how much? Is that high? HR and the HOD should track the retention KPI for the monthly turnover rate. Tenure of the employee by department. How long the tenure is that have a loyalty staff can work more than 5 years, 10 years? Okay. Employee net promoter score. So this one is like what is their promotions mark. Let's say if the KPI continuously 1 year, 2 years can score the class A, so what is the next you will promote them? Let them have that ambition. Let them have understand what is the direction, so they can very clear to understand how to score a higher mark if I want to be promoted to be a higher level. Okay. Internal promotion rate. Okay. A company internal promotion rate low. Is that a good sign, Ken?
No.
No. Means all the staff performance is not up to the expectation. So internal promotion is very low. Correct?
Mm.
Yeah. So all this is the factor and reason we need to monitor. Okay. Let me share some video for all of you how the employee turnover affected your business. Actually, the high turnover employee in the company will increase the cost. People might not feel like why reduce the retentions why reduce the retention of the worker can reduce the cost. Actually, staff to train a new staff, to train a staff for all the posts is the cost of the company. So let's see the video and get some idea.
Understanding the true cost of employee turnover is essential for maintaining a healthy bottom line. Here's why. Turnover costs go beyond recruitment expenses. They include lost productivity, training investments, and the impact on team morale. Replacing an employee requires significant time and resources, from advertising the role to onboarding and upskilling the new hire. High turnover can also lead to decreased customer satisfaction and disrupt workflow efficiency. In short, addressing employee retention strategies helps reduce costs, maintain operational stability, and foster a more engaged workforce.
Okay. Is everyone understand the video? Hello, is everyone
Yes.
understand what is the video?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. All right, let me share the information sheet to everyone. I will give 5 minutes to read the information sheet.
Okay.
Okay, time's up. We go to the next section. Okay, now is the Q&A section. Everyone, do you have any questions?
No.
Amos, do you have question?
No.
Okay, if you don't have a question, let me ask you a question. What is the employee has a bad performance record? Anyone can give me the answer?
What if employee have bad performance? Maybe we can give a chance, understand their problem. So maybe we do the one-to-one talk, then give him a clear direction, development plan, then start monitoring the daily activity and guardians to give them chance to get a better performance.
Okay, very good. Ken, your answer is correct. So the answer is everyone deserves a second chance with support. Give them the training and clear development plan. History should guide us, not define us. Okay, good, very good. Okay, now is the time I would like to give yours the assignment sheet. So I will give you 5 minutes to do it.
Okay.
Okay, time's up. I will collect back your assignment sheet. So, okay, let us do a summary for today's class. Okay, again, identify the reason why the employee leave, create a valuable and attractive work offer, improve employee performance and engagement, monitor retention, and involve leader. All right. So the next class will be the employee motivation and engagement. So the date will be on the next year, January 20th and 2026. The time is from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. The location will be in Shah Alam, the same school. Okay. So today class end, and I would like to say thank you to the student, Amos and Kane. Thank you for attending the class. Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.